Finnegan lived and walking street, a gentle Irishman mighty old, had a beautiful brogue so rich and sweet, and lies in the world he carried a hod. Welcome to Inside the Amplifier. Guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks. 106?
106.
That's crazy, man.
You're just going to get them right from now on. The best part is you wanted me to start this, but we didn't have the beer out yet.
Oh, where is the beer?
Yeah, so you're going to have to run and get it.
Ghost beer, where's the beer?
Sit here. You're going to know Vamp. Sit here and Vamp.
So, I could have done it. You could have done this while I was doing the song. Like the fall, the dancers, Buffy, so they try to shake. The truth be told, there lots of fun and Finnegan's wake.
You already said like you're drunk.
I'm already drunk. It's okay. So guys, how you doing? I know you can't. Just talk to the screen while I talk to you. How you doing?
No.
Oh yeah, that's good. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, we got some snow roller, magic hat.
I decided to go with a little magic hat action. A little happy brownie. Prost. That's hoppy and brown. Alright.
So hoppy.
So airy. And my cat's around my legs. How you doing, Kate?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great,
Look at
man.
that beautiful green shirt you have. The Rosemont Giver Zoo.
That's right, because I'm a member.
I don't think I got a shirt when I was a member last year. That's garbage.
See, I got
absolute garbage.
The story behind the shirt is that I got the coupon last year.
Coops, yep.
We both got a coup, and I lost mine, and so I never got my shirt. And so we got it this year, and Jamie's like, "That's mine!" And I was like, "I didn't get a shirt the last year." And I gave the puppy dog eyes, and she fell for it. Yeah! I got the shirt, the member shirt.
I have a shirt with
those small victories.
With Han Solo and Malcolm Reynolds on it.
So your argument's invalid, is that what you're saying? Now you win arguments with your wife, you're like, look at this shirt. Your argument is invalid.
Do you have a cool shirt like this? No? See you later.
So I got to see a newborn baby that wasn't my own.
Was that a first for you, or?
That is, no, I
Your nephew?
I didn't say that.
Drink.
So the question was that a first for you? The answer was no, although my wife decided to interject with me thinking that I was going to say yes. So, yeah. That's our relationship.
So,
that's our
but this newborn baby is
life.
as big as your baby right now.
He's very close. He's 24 inches long, and Connor, our 5-month-old baby, is 24 inches long.
You just said 24 and 24.
25. 25 is same thing.
His feet are bigger.
Yeah, and the baby has bigger feet than our baby does. Who has big feet, by the way.
He's got flippers.
He's in like 9-month-old clothing.
This is a big kid.
Yeah, his name's Sevalon. He's a big guy. To our good friends Stasi and Andy. Congratulations again, guys.
Although because that name reminds me, I wish it was Sephiroth, but Sevalon. I know.
Sevalon.
He's still pretty epic.
I'll make him a Marasim, okay?
He should be a Viking.
I'll make him a giant Marasim sword.
Did I tell you about that show that makes the swords? They made the set.
Yeah,
they made them awesome.
Yeah, it's on the Made Man channel.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm
not our channel, so don't watch it. I might post it.
Maybe they'll give us a break and put us on there, huh? No?
We're made men, right? He makes chainmail, huh? I make.
We're gonna do message.
Poopies. So we also got to see our good friend and both of our former college roommates at different times. No, you never roomed a couch, did you? You were
I didn't room a couch.
No, you were with Don Conger.
We both roomed
my freshman year.
But we were good friends with Dave for the whole time. It was really good. It was actually a lot of fun to see him.
And we got to meet his lovely wife Bridget, and that was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Had some great food with
Dinosaur Barbecue, baby. Yeah, and
it took us an hour to get in.
We went to varsity with him the next day too. A little less time to get in there. So.
I was working.
Yeah, whatever.
I was literally at work.
It was a lame excuse because I actually saw him at work. I actually saw him like playing video games on his couch.
Actually, I was by myself that day. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll ask him. I'll text him and say stop by or something. But then the person who was working with me called 6. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna happen. Let's get into this. Let's do
it. So Matt, what do you got? I got a bunch of stuff on here.
Okay, so I just saw a photo today. The first, I'm going to see this second. Hold on. The first photo of Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin. And if I wasn't excited before that Vincent D'Onofrio just was playing the Kingpin, then I would have been alright with him playing him with hair. Vincent D'Onofrio is just great. He chews up scenery. But he looks fantastically.
Watch him on Law and Criminal Intent.
Fantastic.
As
He looks. He gained some weight.
Well, that's
It
what
looks
he looks like.
great.
Now. Yeah.
He looks fantastic. He looks perfect for the part. I'm so excited to see this.
Yeah, I saw that too. What I thought was fun is he actually gave a couple details too about the character, and he said like he's going to be like a local hero in Hell's Kitchen. So like he's going to kind of be like maybe like some kind of philanthropist on the side, but still the kingpin of crime.
Well, it makes sense almost like he's like a mafioso type person where they are a hero in that downtrodden society because they're giving out stuff, but they're also a horrible human being behind the scenes type.
Well, and he might just legitimately give out some of his money too, so he looks good. But that way also too.
But it's like how mobsters do that.
You can kind of give Daredevil that like, oh, he's a menace kind of thing. Look, he's attacking this philanthropist guy. What a jerk, you know. He must be a thug of some sort, you know. I like that angle.
I'm with it. And Vincent D'Onofrio chews up scenery,
and he's gonna chew up Daredevil too. Ah.
Take bites. Take little bites of it.
He's gonna get inside his head like Gorn does to people on Criminal Intent, huh? Anyone get that? Huh? Edgar Suit?
Great reference.
Should I go to Man in Black?
But I'm excited. I want to see more. Tell me more.
I think I might have written that down. I didn't write that down. So Matt, Leonard Nimoy died. Why don't you leave with that?
That is my last one.
He died. Well, you're saving it for last? That's depressing.
No, because I want to save it because Leonard Nimoy means a lot to me. I mean,
he means a lot to me too. That's why I want him at the top of the show.
Two of our favorite shows.
Fringe.
I mean, he's old. It's not like he died of like a car accident or something.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's so sad." I'm like, "No,
he was 83.
Yeah.
He's looked 83 for 20 years.
He lived a great life."
Yeah,
yeah.
And supposedly, like everyone who's talking about him is like he's the nicest person we've ever met, like most down to earth, most human person that we've ever met, and that's really cool.
And we'll all remember him for his character William Bell on Fringe.
Belly.
That's probably what he's most known for.
But that's really a lot of what I remember is that right now, you know, because that's what I grew up with. Although obviously I love Star Trek, the original series.
Yeah, he played old Spock in the Star Trek movies. If you haven't watched them yet, the new ones that J.J. Abrams made, the first ones, right? Those are the first Star Trek movies.
Yeah,
where they had like the forests and
just like how Kanye helped that upstart Paul McCartney
and the Righteous Indignatious. By the way, the best name for a ship ever, it's still the Righteous Indignatious.
But he's
Bucky O'Hare. Do it.
He's he was missed, obviously.
Yeah, I mean he was a great.
He meant a lot to sci-fi, not only the sci-fi community, but just like
visionary.
Just like he's a visionary, yeah, in real life. So that's kind of
there was someone that said he was the first biracial character on TV. It's pretty funny. He's half folk and half human.
Kind of was.
He's by species though, then right? He's not race. It's not a race. Vulcans are. Yeah, I guess they're compatible to humans, so they should be a species. There's supposed to be a race, I guess.
I don't know.
Pretty cool though.
It's sad to see him go, but he was 80.
But he has a great legacy behind him too.
But now Spock's like the only one left.
And Matt, on a side note, Westboro Baptist Church couldn't find his funeral.
Or Spock. Kirk's the only one left.
Sulu's around.
Oh yeah, he's still around. Okay, so we got
Richard K. I think the only ones who are dead are him and Mr. Scott.
Oh, and Bones.
And Bones, yeah, because he was super old.
He was old, like, when they were doing the show. Old. He was, like, in his late 50s then. Okay. So, Lucifer has found the title role.
The beer we had the other week?
Lucifer, the DC comic adaptation TV show that's going to be on Fox.
You mean Fox's attempt to get the sci-fi audience away from?
They're like, look, we like
Constantine.
We like comic books too.
But it's sci-fi and Fox, so probably.
It'll last a season. So
hey, Fringe lasted for a while, but
yeah, Fringe almost didn't last for a while.
It was in Deathlock
for like 3 years.
Long time,
yeah. Tom Ellis, who you might know as Dr. William Rush on The Americans. Nope. I thought you watched The Americans.
I do, but I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, he's Dr. William Rush on Rush. He's not Dr. William Rush on
I thought it said The Americans. That's what when I was reading it said The Americans.
Yeah.
Well, he's on The Americans.
Yeah.
As well.
Sure.
I'm thinking it said Dr. William Rush on The Americans.
It says on Rush, yes. It's a show called Rush on BBC.
So he's Dr. William on Rush?
No, William Rush on Rush. The show is named after him, like House.
What? I've never heard of that show ever.
Yes, because of BBC America. And it's not Orphan
Black. No, this was supposed to be the American part.
Nope.
And it's like,
BBC America.
Well, no, because then it said, and British people will know him as this and this. I'm like, I don't know. I've never
Which isn't BBC America, yeah.
Anyway. This is going pretty good so far. It's going really good. Your turn.
Awkward. Yes, so he's gonna. But do you even know the plot about Lucifer? Do you know what it's about?
Do you know the plot of Lucifer?
Yeah, like what's.
I know he's the devil.
Well, it's basically the devil. He's the titular fallen angel, but he retires from hell because he's bored. He's just bored with killing people all the time, and so he starts helping. I think it's the NYPD solve crimes.
Could that make sense?
That's the face I give that.
It's gonna be good.
I don't know if this was Vertigo or if it was DC proper, but yeah, I'm not really familiar with that one.
Isn't he like...
He's not really in the DC continuity that much anyway.
What didn't he have something to do with Constantine or something? Or if I remember correctly, one of those. Or Sandman or something like one of those.
Probably Sandman. He's probably Sandman. Which is like weird, a Sandman like spin-off character. They haven't done Sandman yet?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not...
Speaking of DC,
put stuff on the radar for me.
This is the best thing ever, Matt. The best thing ever. Dean Cain, he's back.
Not only that, but the girl who played Supergirl in the 90s movie.
Yep, Helen Slater, Matt. Helen Slater.
Yep.
Kara Zor-El /
They're going to be in the new Supergirl
as mysterious roles.
Reboot.
Who do you think they might be, Matt?
Like her parents or something.
Except
garbage.
That Aurora Zor-El is already cast. So
I don't know. I'm not happy about this.
It's Laura Berlanti.
I was alright with it with the 90s Flash dude playing Flash.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
I was alright with that, but now they've already done it, and they're like, "Oh, look, we got two super people." And like, I
think they might do it as like a kind of a joke, like a spoof off that, which I like. I would like if they did that. If they just make them like, "Oh, we're your parents. Look, it's me, Dean Cain, who just plays Superman, and Helen Slater, who just plays Supergirl."
That's not going to make me want to watch this. I don't.
Well, they gotta get a little hook in there for the older, and CBS is the older crowd.
And I'm the older crowd too, so I understand that.
There's some old nerds out there that watch CBS now because they're like in their 60s and they watch that 84 show.
And I'm all right with Dean Cain. I just don't like that they're doing it this way.
I think they should get Terry Hatcher back too.
I'd rather Terry Hatcher's
old Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher was on like Desperate Housewives or something before.
Yeah,
that.
That should be fun though. Yeah, they're in mystery roles. They won't tell you what they are.
You're gonna.
And they're just guessing in the pilot too, so they're not like it's not like they're gonna be anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna continue the DC.
Oh, actually, Tom Ellis list for anything too.
I'm gonna continue the DC news. Arkham Knight has gotten its rating, and it's M for mature. This is the first of the Batman Arkham series. It's gonna be.
It's the Batman Riddler sex scenes. All the stuff they do.
It's really hardcore. Love you, Riddler.
I love riddle me this, riddle me that. What goes in my butt? Oh no,
that's not really riddle. But I don't know. I'm all right with. I want to see some gruesome stuff. I didn't realize that the other ones weren't M.
Well, the thing is, there's not a lot of blood in the other ones. This one, I guess, to tell the story they had to tell.
I have Arkham Knight. I have Arkham Knight, and I've only played like 10 minutes of it. I don't know why. I just never
Arkham Knight is
into
the one that's coming out.
No, Arkham
Knight.
Arkham Asylum. I have Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, nice.
But
have you played?
It was fun. I never finished it though.
Arkham City's better.
Yeah, I never finished it.
I would say play Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, when everyone was free, there was one that was like free or $5 or
probably
something
on Steam. But I would say play Arkham. If you want to play a game that's shorter, Arkham Asylum I probably do. Play Arkham Asylum because it's short. It's really short. Arkham City's a little longer. And Arkham Origins is kind of lame. It's okay. I played a little bit of it, but I was like, it's the same thing. Like, if you played the other two, it's not as good of a story.
Well, I don't know. I want to see. I'm glad there's an M rating. I don't think there's going to be boobs. I want it to be like...
I want Harley Quinn boobs.
I want it to be some adult situations, maybe some suggestive themes, but I want to see some ass kicking. That's what I want to see. And, like, somebody getting their face...
But Batman doesn't like cut people up and stuff.
Yeah, it'll probably be like whoever the bad guys. Isn't it going to be like the Rogues Gallery or something?
Well, yeah, it's Scarecrow Base. The premise is Scarecrow gets together all the Rogues that's left.
So somebody's getting murdered.
They say including the Arkham Knight though, which is weird because it's like, isn't he supposed to be like an imitation Batman trying to do good things? I don't know.
So somebody's getting murdered then. That's what it's saying. Like Robin's getting murdered, or
I'm hoping Arkham Knight is Azrael, the Punisher version of Batman from the 90s that took over for him when he got broken by Bane. Because that'd be cool if he was like just like a dark. And then that might actually be why they got the M rating. Is like this, like if his Azrael Arkham Knight's even like that. Because I think Arkham Knight 2 has guns, which isn't something that Azrael had. Azrael used claws, But there is like Batman.
It could be one of the 8 Robins too.
Well, Batman on Earth 2 used guns to kill people, and used what was he called?
Hope I don't die.
Yeah, well, no, he killed. He didn't have any villains in this world because he just would murder them with a sniper rifle. Like, oh, it's the Joker. I'm going to get Batman to come out.
I'm going to talk a soliloquy.
Brain pan.
Gore.
Hey, guess what? There's no Joker anymore. He's dead. Sorry.
You know what? Come on, Batman. It's all right to do that.
Yeah, it was like his name was like.
Why are you letting this guy? You're going to jail again, Joker, when you escape.
It's gonna kill me that I don't know his name too. It was like Vigilante or something stupid like that.
Owlman. No, that's
it was like Knight or something.
The bad guy version of Owlman.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have the Court of Owls and stuff. But yeah, that's I'm more interested now. Plus, it's Rocksteady again, and Rocksteady made the good games, in my opinion, of the Arkham series. So I'm ready for it. I'm gonna read up more up of the story though, before I buy it. Because
the graphics are great.
Yeah, because I mean
I like all the Arkham graphics so far.
Well, like the fighting mechanics are
really
are kind of not mediocre, but they're just tried and tested. So it's like it's nothing new really. It's like okay,
there's a lot of pinballing and parkour.
I can buy the thing where I throw a batarang in between my punches or something. Like okay, well that's great. Like it's fun to do, but
pinball.
I like playing those games for the story. Like the it's just fun when they have the cool. There's always some cool reveals in those games, and there's always.
See, my biggest problem in any of those open world type games, I get lost because I'm like, oh, I can finish the story, or I can do this.
You beat
Skyrim side quest.
No, see that's the thing.
I didn't. My ADD kicks in. I'm like, oh, I'll go over and do this stupid thing, and now I'm just running, and now I have no clue where I am. Where are my missions?
Ooh, a dragon!
I have 8 missions now. I just actually played Skyrim for like 5 minutes, and I beat a dragon the other day. I was like,
because why not?
I was like, there's a dragon. I don't know what my missions are anymore. Of course I'm double-handed. And I go, yeah, murder.
See, I was all about flamethrowers for my hands. It's pretty cool.
I had a guy that did spells and stuff like that, but
I was all magic. I even had the robes on and stuff, so like dragons could like kill me in one hit, but I'd always just scoot around and shoot some fireballs.
You know who I am? I'm a meat shield.
I know.
I take 1,000 hits.
That's why the concept of Elder Scrolls Online was such a good concept until it didn't.
It's gonna be free to play in a couple weeks, I think. So
we're gonna go back and play that. We're gonna do
Let's Play. I might play if it's free.
Let's Play. Huh?
If it's free to play, I might play. Yeah, I'm not playing for $15 a month. No. Not worth it.
It's still recording better.
Booyah! What do you got? So I got a couple more things. So I got 2 more things. No, 3 more things, actually.
Feels like a hurricane here in Duckburg. It's returning, man. DuckTales is returning. Disney's bringing it back. I'm just hoping that they have the cool coin that attracts money that Uncle Scrooge has.
I'm hoping there's
it revolves
at least
around
one dive into a pool full of coins, which are solid, by the way.
Then Scrooge like, just breaks his arms and legs. Hey, that's just a bad idea, laddie! I shouldn't, lads, spill me out of the coins!
They broke my arms!
I got pirated. Pirate. Okay, so 1 for Miguel, 2 for Mateo.
He won that
Squish
one.
McDuck.
He finally won that
I know, I need to win. I need a nice easy win on that. Better than my Christoph Waltz.
My Christoph Waltz.
I watched him.
Somebody asked me, and they're like, that's not what he sounds like, right? I'm like,
he's what he sounds like.
I'm like, I'm an ass. I think I just erased my list. I don't know what just happened.
Well, your list
is just disappeared. What I want to talk about, though, Samsung, they unveiled their S6 and their S6 Edge. You have to say it like that. That's the only way you can say it.
Well, is there like an edge in a Christian, or is it just a like? Cause
on this day, I'll see clearly.
Is your phone spears people?
So the Edge concept was introduced with the Note 4.
You can lightly stroke the side of your phone.
It's kind of like the book in Hogwarts, the Beast book.
I thought you were going to say the Marauder map, where you just fold that thing out and just like
no
mischief managed.
But there was one edge on some of the Note Edge that came out, and basically what the Edge did was it was kind of like another side of the screen that you could do special things on with. So from what I've seen from the S6, it doesn't have the same sort of functionality, and really what the side of the screen is for is like if you have the phone down like this, you can see it ringing. There's not really as much functionality with it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see more about it. The camera is a lot better.
I'm trying to see my own face here because I'm just like, what?
The camera's a lot better.
Yeah. And the screen's probably awesome, too.
And it looked like there's a lot of cool little feature upgrades. And my phone, I just dropped twice today, so I'm going to need a new phone very soon.
Dude, so. I slam this phone on the ground all the time, but it's fine. That's a good
but you have a case. Mine doesn't anymore.
Yeah, don't get a case.
So I broke my case. I dropped it and broke my case.
$4 case? What are you talking about?
I need to get a $4 case, I guess. I don't know. It's probably going to be my next phone anyway. It's probably going to be the S6, so...
I'm still looking at the Sony Xperia. We'll see. We'll see. They're like, oh, we're going to stop making smartphones. Like, Sony, don't do that now.
Don't get the phone then. Just wait till...
No, I really like the specs on the phone.
Wait till like the Note 5 or something.
I don't want to wait till the Note 5. And plus it's going to be really expensive.
I almost do. Note 5 would be balling.
It's going to be super expensive, though. I don't
Then you get like a headset, you get the Oculus with
I'm
it.
a kid
and
now.
then you can just live in the Matrix. Like, and Kung Fu people and stuff.
We already live in the Matrix, man.
That's true, I guess. I forgot one of my things. I remember the other one.
So what I want to talk about... Well, first off, let's talk about House of Cards real quick. House of Cards
I haven't watched
back.
I haven't watched yet.
Okay, so let's not talk about it. I watched the first 5 episodes, and they're pretty awesome. It's definitely more of the same, so like it kind of gets a little...
See, a lot of people are like... I had somebody who was talking about, like, oh, it's so much politics, and, I thought it'd be... Like, they'd one-up, and I'm like, how can they one-up it
He's just going to be like Jack the Ripper.
That's what I said. I was like, he's like just a serial Ripper. Yeah. He's serial killer, basically.
He's like, hey, meet me over here. Oh, I pushed that... If you see, I pushed that guy in front of the train and killed him. I killed another guy. And then like, I saw you kill him. No, I got pushed through.
After I murder people, I knock on the table.
You can't just have him murder people. He's the president.
It's like, yep, that guy's going to get murdered.
Spoiler, by the way. If you haven't watched the other ones, he's the president now.
My Secret Service agents are going to take that guy away because I just murdered him.
Like, yeah. Yeah, so
I'm the one who knocks. Remember that, Walter White?
Well, he's definitely kind of taken a hit this season where he can't be as badass, I guess.
No, because he's in such a position of
scrutiny. Like they'll just watch him.
Transparency. Like everyone has to see what he's doing.
Transparency,
basically.
sure,
but it's like he could get away with that before. Now he can't because everybody's still around him. He's got 8,000 Secret Service agents and all these other people that are around him. I understand that. That's why I want to see it. We're doing a Park and Rec.
And Robin Wright is like somehow even more gorgeous. I'm pretty sure she has a portrait with like a really old person in it, or maybe she just drinks baby blood.
I want unicorn or baby blood.
She's just so... I'm just like, oh, Robin Wright. Oh. Thanks for dropping the pen. I appreciate it.
I heard Stamper has a big... big arc.
He's got probably the best role in the show.
He's got a big arc on the season.
Like he's recovering, and I'm not going to go what happened to him last season, but he's recovering in things, and I really like where he's going. I want to see more of him.
He probably has the biggest arc of the season.
And like that actor is just chewing up scenery.
He's good. I like him on the show. So I can't remember if it's just probably Facebook or something.
My phone actually does that when it stops recording, so it made me scared for a second.
Speaking of awesome shows, Agents of the S.H.I.E.L.D. mid-season. Awesome. Mid-season starts up tomorrow, which will be a couple days. So we've already seen it. No, we haven't. Agents of the S.H.I.E.L.D.
You might have already seen it, but not on this show.
The Inhumans arc definitely in a full effect.
I like the reimagining of Daisy Williams as an Inhuman because she's in Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the comic proper, but she's a mutant.
Yeah.
Named Quake. It's kind of, not really a spoiler, kind of a spoiler, I don't know.
Well, they don't even really... They might not even know who Daisy is, if you say it that way. So. Yeah. But basically one of the characters is going through a transformation into the person they actually are.
Inhuman.
And so, I think...
by the way, I totally called both those characters. Jamie even heard it. I was like, that guy is Mr. Hyde. He's totally Mr. Hyde.
I think it's just going to be great to have more superpowers in the show, like real supers on their team. And like, I understand that they're S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's just like, hey, we're guys versus superheroes a lot of times. But I think it's cool to have like.
Well, the thing too with Quake is that she couldn't really like change the course of a battle too much. Like she could make the ground shake. But like what was cool is like when she honed her powers with the help of different people like Nick Fury and things. She actually could do really cool things to people's heads and like just totally like mess with their brains and stuff.
It's like
with their powers. Well, because she could kind of do pinpoint quick accuracy, do like a little earthquake in your brain, like make your brain hit the side of your head or something.
Give you a little concussion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like knock you out. Like, ooh, knocked out.
A big concussion.
Like I did that.
Turn your brain
pinpoint earthquake.
Turn your brain into soup.
That's what I'm saying, man. So some cool stuff that can come out of that.
Some gray matter soup. And I love the chicken place guy. I think she's awesome. So I really...
Yeah.
I can't wait to see more
Wink.
of what's going to happen. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of good actors on the show.
What about Ming-Na Wen? Yeah.
I love Ming-Na.
The ageless beauty.
By the way, she is super buff. Like, she is, like, in real life...
And in her 50s
she is
and gorgeous.
jacked.
Yeah.
Like, scary jacked. Like, that's just you. You're just scary jacked. I'm ready to see more. And, well, you know, like I said, we're in the 4th season of Parks and Rec, so we're trying to, like, push through it so we can get to all the shows that are coming up. So, but I'm excited about it. It's going to be good.
I can really see that Last Man on Earth.
With Will Forte.
Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah.
And it got really good ratings on IGN, too. They give it a 9.4 out of 10.
You know what? Will Forte is good at what he does, I think.
They're saying, too, that it's really good writing for the show.
I even liked MacGruber for what it was. I liked MacGruber. I saw the movie MacGruber. I liked it for what it was. You know, he had the script written for him, obviously.
MacGruber!
But he's a good actor. I think he can do
MacGruber 2 also, he's confirmed that MacGruber 2 is still in the works.
I heard that too.
That's
MacGruber
exciting.
2.
So do you think we'll see Ryan Felipe with maybe 2 stalks of celery in his butt this time?
I didn't kill her. Okay, we got it.
So Matt, last thing I'm going to mention. Sword Coast Legends. Have you heard about this yet?
Yes.
This game is made for you.
These are the people that do Dungeons & Dragons games.
This is Matt, who wants to be a dungeon master in video game form. Basically, it's a 4v1 kind of game. The one is a dungeon master, but instead of just trying to torture the 4 people, it looks, from what they showed, it looks like an isometric view for the 4 people. And the dungeon master basically controls what gets dropped in, like if there's help dropped in.
It's almost like how Evolve plays, except with more of
it's more of a god overtone.
You roll a dice.
Well, it's more of a god
thing.
overtone too.
Yeah.
You're not just one thing that's trying to get beat up by 4 things. You're actually giving them things to do. But what's cool about this?
I think that's very interesting. Just that
concept.
The
Supposedly the game rewards you for following the feedback of the player. So if a player wants, like, oh, I want a nice fun adventure, and you give them a nice fun adventure, you get rewards somehow for that. Or if the player's like, I want like monsters, just want to kill monsters, and you just send monsters at them, and you get rewards for that. So like it seems like a really cool concept that's really rewarding for both the player and the guy that's playing the dungeon master. So it's not just like, okay, do my campaign. Well, I'm level 50 ogre slayer guy, and you're like, I'm sorry, I don't
level 50 ogre
slayer guy is what they call me. You're just like, trying to kill him. He's trying to kill you. It's more like, oh well, I like to play, with a little more social aspect or something. Or I like to play where we meet other NPCs, and then you could actually send NPCs to help them, even. If like the team's getting annihilated.
The only thing I wouldn't like about that is not being able to talk the NPC voices.
Who knows? That
like, hi, I'm Danny Johnson. Look at me.
That might be a thing. Who knows? Like, if they didn't give that much detail on it. They just said, like, it seemed really cool because it seemed a lot more rewarding playing as a dungeon master because you got those kind of options where, like, oh, you can kind of wish fulfillment for the people that you're playing with. Mm-hmm. But you also want to give you also want to give them a good story, but you also want to give them a challenge kind of thing. I really thought that was cool.
Or crush them.
And I literally thought of you because I remember you saying like how you wanted to dungeon master a game, and I was like, I think Matt would enjoy doing that.
It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a cool concept for a game, especially because a lot of games are the same nowadays in the way that they're presented. Even if they're like a different quality graphics and stuff like that, they're just like you're versus the world or multiplayer online type thing. And so I think that's a different way to play it where, especially if you have a good... Like, I don't know if we have enough friends to be able to play a game like this, but some people have like 4 or 5 or 6 like a good group of friends that they could definitely do this on their PlayStations or their Xbox 360s or something like that. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. So that's the last thing I have. Sword Coast Legends is what it's called. Still... I think it's like a beta phase right now.
You need to catch up on Sparks Nevada, by the way, because
you write the outlaw wrong. Man, I'm the one who introduced you to Sparks Nevada.
And I'm way ahead of you because you don't know what's going on right now.
Because I have a job that I can't just listen to things.
I can't give you the spoiler, but let's just say Sparks Nevada he's in a new position right now.
Is he King of Mars? On the plains of the red planet, I uphold.
I'll tell you
the law,
afterwards if
And
you
I
want
do
that.
it in a pair of robot fists.
Pow!
Evil extermination I have faced, but my robot moves they hardly ever mess with you. Okay. So that's all I got. You got anything else?
I know,
No?
because I erased my list. I think it's all I had anyway.
So Snow Roller, guys. Pretty good beer. It was pretty good. Little hoppy, but in a good way, I thought.
It wasn't like I could deal with it. So if you're not a fan of hops, it's still alright.
And I want to get rid of this because I want to get rid of the snow. So I want to get. This is the last snowy beer.
Well,
hopefully we have.
if I still have 2 of the Cold Snap from Sam Adams, I'll bring them for next week.
I think we've had them before.
We had no, because Cold Snap's new.
No, it's not. We had it. Yeah, I think we went.
Look it up,
December.
guys. Somebody put it in the notes.
No, it's in the last it's in podcast. It's actually it might be on this list.
I'm not looking at that list. That looks like chicken scratch. I don't know how you read that.
We love you guys.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Fang Fum.
Stay classy.
Stay classier. Oh, I got you. One up to you.
Classy, guys.